And then came June 16, 1976, the Soweto Uprising. Thousands of school children marched against the imposition of Afrikaans as a teaching language. Police opened fire, hundreds were killed. Images of children shot in the street shocked the world. Behind the spirit of those students was Biko's message. They had been fed on black consciousness. They had been taught to stand tall. The apartheid state now understood. Silencing Steve Biko was no longer an option. It was a necessity. The greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is not the army or the police. It is your mind. The first step to liberation was not guns, not even political power. It was to reclaim dignity. To teach black people to believe in their own words. To declare loudly, black is beautiful. Biko encouraged black South Africans to run their own clinics, build their own schools, start their own businesses. The message was clear. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for white liberals to save you. Liberation starts with self-reliance. And this message spread like wildfire. By the early 1970s, the black consciousness movement was no longer confined to campuses. It had become a national force, inspiring a generation of young activists. The apartheid regime noticed, and they grew afraid. Because unlike armed resistance, Biko's revolution could not easily be crushed by bullets. It was a war of ideas, and it was winning. The type of black man we have today has lost his manhood. The first step is to make the black man come to himself, to pump back life into his empty shell. Steve Biko was only 30 years old. He was stopped at his police roadblock outside Grahamstown, arrested under the Terrorism Act, taken into custody by the infamous Port Elizabeth Security Police. What followed was a horror story hidden behind official walls. Biko was stripped naked, shackled and beaten. Reports later showed he suffered massive head injuries. On September 12, 1977, Steve Biko was pronounced dead in detention. What was the official line? They said he died from a hunger strike. But the autopsy revealed the truth. Brain damage caused by violent blows to the head. His last recorded words, spoken defiantly to his interrogators, still echo. I write what I like, I will not be told what to write. More than 20,000 people defied apartheid restrictions to attend his funeral in King Williamstown, turning Biko's burial into a national act of resistance. The apartheid regime tried to contain the fire, banning his organizations, censoring his writings and suppressing protests. But it was too late. Steve Biko's death had become a rallying cry.